Okay, keep in mind, folks, that I challenged him that he knew William Weeks before he died. I challenged him I could prove it. Okay? Now, keep in mind that this is part 9. Okay?
I did not know William Weeks. I'd never met him. I'd never interacted with him. I never sent him a PM. I never commented on one of his videos. I'd never even watched one of his videos. Never had even seen a video from Chang 13A. Not one.
Okay, did you catch that? From part 9. Okay? Now we go back to this idiot's part 7. And I do mean troll idiot. Okay, that's why I accuse him of being a troll. This is direct proof. Here's part 7. Okay? Now, under direct evidence that he put out on his own page, here's part 7.
Do it, Dean. Prove it. Do it.
Absolutely, Dean. Prove that. Because I knew Von Helton, but I wasn't getting involved with this bullshit. I wasn't getting involved with any of that. I was watching Von Helton for a specific reason. I wasn't looking at Chang. Von Helton might have mentioned Chang, but I wasn't paying attention to that. I was looking at Von Helton's mannerisms and his behavior.
Oh, I see. So, Von Helton did mention Chang, but you were not paying attention to that. But you knew of Chang because he mentioned it.
I said Von Helton might have mentioned Chang. I did not say that I heard Von Helton mention Chang. I stated that if Von Helton had mentioned Chang, I was not paying attention to that at the time because I was not getting involved with all of that. So, excuse yourself.
Guy like you? Letting the details slip? Don't think so. I don't know. Am I bragging you up? Or are you an idiot? No, you're not an idiot. No, you were watching Weeks as well.
Was I?
See?
Somebody shared a video with me where someone was talking about lightsabers. Someone shared a video with me. I watched that video and they were going through Facebook looking at pictures from this individual's Facebook page that they claimed was Booma the Tigger lightsabers. Okay. I looked at that video and I listened to what the individual was saying. The person was talking, but you didn't see his face. And I did a rebuttal to this video. Basically, along the lines of, you know, you guys talk bad about people who go on Facebook and look up people's information, but yet here you are doing it yourselves and this and that. And someone sent me a message, a PM, and said, you do know that that's Chang on that video, right? And I said, no, I don't, because I don't know Chang. I didn't speak with Chang. I heard what happened to Chang, but I did not know the man. I did not know who he was. Now, that was on my Here Be Monster 6 channel. It was one of the first videos that I had uploaded. And I took it down. It was only up for about an hour. But letting a detail slip. How's that for detail, Dean?
You already, in your own debate, mentioned you knew William Weeks, and I know you guys knew William Weeks.
When did I say that I knew William Weeks? You've got all my videos. I want you to upload it right now. As soon as you see this, I want you to upload on your Tesla Brotherhood 7 page.
Wow.
I want to see the copy of the video where I...
This is in part 7. Where, okay, like, this is so twisted. Okay, this is in part 7. Where, okay, this investigator says that he had nothing to do with Chang 13A. Okay. He totally, in part 9, okay, this is after the admission that he sent a video out to Chang 13A. He sent a video response to Chang 13A. Okay. Hey, bud. When you went to that account, was it a Devnil set or Chang 13A? Did you not, if you had to rebuttal, you'd be on the guy's account? Like, okay, let me do a response just to show you. Okay, here we are, and you know, I don't believe I have to go through this stupid. Okay, here's a guy doing a video about tension whoring. Okay, and I want to respond to him. Okay, do I know who I'm responding to? Of course I do. Okay, and then I'm going to hit here, and I'm going to create a video response. Do you see that? Is it blurry? Do you see that clearly? Do you see that? Cancer Man Nightmare. Do you see it? Do you see it? That we have to go to his page to do a video response. Okay? Now, buddy, you already went through the process and put that video up. Okay? Which means you responded. Buddy, you went to Chang 13A's page and did a response video. Did you not? You did, didn't you? You did a response video. So you knew exactly who you're talking to. Do you know how stupid that sounds? Oh, I didn't know who I was talking to. Do you know how idiotic that sounds? That you're not keeping track of William Weeks? That you were not involved with him, yet you were involved with Von Helton? But you know, you put on from 7 till 9, okay, part 7 of Dean Roger Ray, you talk about William Weeks, and you mentioned you put a video up and then you erased it after, okay, and you were afraid of the guy for some reason. I think is because you knew he was going to be dead. Okay. Now you come back on part 9, you come back and you start backpedaling and you start saying, I didn't know the man at all. I did not have relations with that woman. You know, you're so full of crap. And then this is why I accuse you of trolling. This is why. Because the evidence hits you bull target, like just pure.
One.
And you freely admitted it. You laid down a challenge. You lost. Get on with it.
Yeah.
Okay?
How did I lose?
Admit you knew William Weeks before he died. And you were harassing him before he died. Admit that. Or we call you a troll. And the reason you call you a troll is because you got all this evidence all around you. You got all this logic all around you. And you still deny it? And then you come here with the nerve of part 9. I mean, that's the whole thing of trolls, is they got the nerve to deny it. That's all they do is sit and deny it. You could say, well, you did this and this and this to a troll, and they'll sit there and deny. Just like you do with the Waco argument, just like you did with everything else. You sat there and you denied the truth. You denied the truth from people, you tick them off. That's the whole idea of trolling. Okay? Oh, but it has to fit the criteria of just spamming somebody's page. That's not what trolls do. You can go on any troll page and you can find out that they engage in arguments and they taunt and they never show the truth. Deny people the logic of it. Get them angry and get them to... You can't provoke people just by going onto a page. You are a troll. You sit there and debate people and you can't answer any logical questions. You can't debate people properly. You say, but I'm debating. This is not debating. This is outright lying to people just to get them pissed off. This is police provocateuring. This is trolling. This is what trolls do to get rid of people off the internet that This is a way to get rid of citizen investigators, and this is what trolls do. They get rid of citizen investigators, truthers. This is how counterintelligence is done to truthers, which makes you COINTELPRO, which ties it all together into the Jesuit oath. It ties it all into what you're doing. But the fact is, you knew William Weeks before he died, and you harassed him. You erased that video with knowledge that he was going to die before he was killed. Because it does not make sense. You go after me with that kind of ferocious crap, and you say, oh, I'm going to create cancermannightmare channel, I'm going to be even meaner. And you're telling me you never even thought of going after Weeks like that? When you were warned off him? And you can't tell me, oh, but he was unstable. No. Because you don't give a crap who's unstable and who's not. You pressure. You have no clue who's unstable and who's about to break. And Forrest Jameson looks like he was about to break and you didn't care. So, yeah, no. You can't put touchy feelings in this either. You're a troll. You stalk people. And you killed William Weeks. You just killed him just as much as everybody else did. The fact you are a troll makes you guilty of the crime. The fact that I'm a victim makes me not guilty. Because I was fighting against that crime. See the difference? There's a logic to it, isn't it? You can't sit there, pull me into court. You can't sit there and pull me into court and make up all this BS and dance around like an idiot. You can't do that in court. You can do it on the internet because there's no judge sitting there. But you can't do that to me in court. You cannot deny the logic in court. You can do it on the internet all you want under your mask. You can play these little head games, dance around all you want. But when it comes to court, when it comes to the final judgment, you can't do that. And you danced with William Weeks before he died, and you erased it by your own verbal admission. And then you have part 9 where you do a total backflip and do a total verbal denial. But I have what I need to prove you were involved in William Weeks, and just what you're doing to me, upsetting me, I can prove that you were doing to him, upsetting him, and attempting to. But the fact is that you had to erase your video and pull back. You tell me the reason, without backpedaling, without adding more BS to this. You tell me the reason, because you know what? I'm going to focus on that and choke you with it until you tell me the reason you pulled back off of William Weeks. Because you know what? You can't tell me a reason. That's why I'm asking. Because you can't tell me a reason. Because you'd have to say, admit to pulling back because they were going to kill William Weeks. Because you would have to admit that you knew the time and place of his death. You knew when he was going to die because you knew he was going to get murdered. So you had to clear yourself of him and stay clear of him. And you were warned to do so by that PM. There is no doubt that that's what happened. That he was targeted for death. There is no doubt in my mind that he was to be killed. Because he had way too much information on Monograph Elan, and way too much. He didn't know how to play the conflict management game. He got involved to the point where he was exposing trolls and tired of the whole thing. Everybody knew that, and you came along with the party van, and you just happened to be the worst idiot I've ever seen. So yeah. You made a mess of things.